Yo, what is up, man? It's your boy Damn D, and we are back with another video. And today I want to react to Willi D. Willi D's about to go off on Stephen A. Smith for saying that Errol Spence Jr. should retire. Now, I literally just made a video about this, and I gave my opinion, and I thought it was pretty stupid of Stephen A. Smith to say that Errol Spence should consider retirement just losing one fight. So let's see exactly what Willi D is gonna say.
A legend from the legendary group Errol Boys, but he was also a boxer, Golden Glove boxer. And we were talking behind the scenes about the Errol Spence and Crawford fight. Well, yesterday, Stephen A. Smith said this about Errol Spence.
In all my years of watching boxing, it is rare that I've seen an ass whipping like that. Having said that, I want to announce this on national television right here on First Take. I believe that Errol Spence Jr. should consider retirement. That's how bad that ass whipping is. Let me explain why.
Loss.
And I'm getting ready to go to that. It's how you lose, and it's what he's been through.
When he says been through, he means the two car accidents.
Car accidents.
It was two, because it was two car accidents.
It was two?
Yeah, people always talk about the Ferrari flipping over. They forget about the head-on collision he had with, I think it was a 14 or 15-year-old. Like, the 14 or 15-year-old that ran into him. It was a head-on collision.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah.
So, Willi D, you're a former boxer, Golden Glove boxer. What are your thoughts? Should he retire from what you've seen? I mean, everybody's saying that this is a thought that maybe he should. I think Oscar De La Hoya said something about that as well, right?
Oscar De La Hoya said that he definitely should not fight in December because he feels like, people are saying that he might have some residual neurological damage. The only reason I don't want to get into those conversations is because I don't want to take away anything from Terrence Crawford. Like, I don't feel like that's fair to Bud because Errol has had quite a few fights since both those accidents he's been in, and he's won those. So if there's something wrong with Errol, I pray he gets the help he needs, and I care about his overall health more than I care about anything he does in the ring. But I don't want to get into those conversations because I feel like that takes away from what Terrence Crawford did on Saturday night.
What you think, Willi D?
Excellent view. First of all, salute to Terrence Crawford. Hell of a fighter. He is a world champion. He is a Hall of Famer. He showed you the reason why he is considered one of the greats. Stephen A. says a lot of dumb things.
There we go. Okay. All right. Yeah, I was very interested to see what he's gonna say, but all right. I see me and Willi D is on the same wavelength.
He's a corny dude. He's a drop top hairdo.
Jesus Christ.
I do believe affects his thinking sometimes. Look, man, I've been in like 4 or 5 car accidents, and it didn't affect me in my fighting. Stephen A. don't know what he's talking about. Errol Spence, like Charlemagne I mentioned a little earlier, he did well in the fights that
Beforehand, previous fights.
Came after the car accidents. When he fought, if you watch how he fought that fight, he fought all the way through. He kept attacking. Yeah, he got touched.
He never stopped. Yeah.
Every time he got close, he got touched. He got touched. But he kept coming, and he's ended the fight on his feet.
Yeah.
He ended the fight on his feet. And you can talk about how he got dominated and all that kind of stuff. He was dominated. But even with that, Errol Spence is still better than 95% of the fighters out there.
That's right.
Especially the ones who are right underneath him and above his division. Why would you try to discourage that man from making a living for himself and his family, and continuing to put himself and in the record books and further secure his legacy?
I'm glad you said that.
I agree with that too, man. Everything that Stephen A. Smith said was stupid. Now, if it comes back that he's not medically cleared and there is something wrong, well then yeah. But if he's physically okay and nothing is physically wrong with him and he's not diagnosed with anything, if he checks out that everything's okay, he should keep fighting and he don't need to retire. He should have the opportunity to redeem himself. So, yeah, Stephen A. Smith.
But also, why would you try to deter people who might want to do business with that man to not do business with him? Errol Spence earned the right to continue to fight. I mean, if he's going to get checked out by doctors and all that stuff, and if he feels that he can continue, he should continue, even if it means that he ends up getting killed in the ring. If he wants to fight, let him fight.
Yeah, but we don't want him to get killed.
We don't want him to get killed.
Sometimes, in that, when you go that far, ego gets in our way, right? Because he wants us to get back. But if a doctor's saying he can't, we don't even know what a doctor said. I just don't want to see nobody get killed in the ring. But my question to you is, so you don't think he should retire?
We just want to see him get brutally beaten in the ring.
I don't want to see that was hard to watch on Saturday. I'm not gonna lie, I wanted it to be way more competitive. That was hard to watch on Saturday.
I like
what you said about Errol, because I don't like people acting like Errol was some scrub. He was an undefeated, unified welterweight champion. He had 3 belts. You know what I mean?
Errol Spence is a bad boy.
He's a beast.
Let me tell you something. I got a confession to make. I didn't think the fight was going to be that good because I thought that they both were going to be too tactical all the way up until about around the 4th, 5th round. I thought it was going to be too tactical, and both of them have very, very good defense. So I felt like, this probably is not going to be an exciting fight. And at the last minute, I actually bought the fight. And I'm going to tell you something. I would pay pay to watch that fight again. A lot of people say, well, you ain't no used to watching, man. If you watch, let me tell you something. I like to see people fight. Two people want to fight. I ain't saying bullies. I don't want to see bullies, but I like to see when two people want to fight each other. I want to see it. I want to see that fight.
My skill levels are the same.
And yeah, but no, that skill levels ain't got to be. I like to see a fight. I want to see.
I don't want to see a rematch personally.
I want to see fights. I want to see two people that want to fight. I want to watch them fight. And here's the thing, in a rematch, styles make fights. So even in a rematch, Terrence could dominate again. But I don't think we'll see the exact same type of results. We won't see a situation like that because I do believe that, as you mentioned, you alluded to ego a little earlier. I do think that next time around, Errol Spence will employ a better defensive strategy.
I don't know what.
Man, I don't know. Man, defense was non-existent. Defense was non-existent when it came to Errol Spence. I don't know what he was doing, man. If he comes back, he got to come back correct. Because what he was doing, I don't know, man.
Errol could do to close the gap. I didn't realize the skill level between Terrence Crawford and Errol was that wide. Unless Errol just had that bad of a night on Saturday.
He could fall back and counterpunch more. Instead of being so aggressive and committing, he could fall back and counterpunch more. And he could put up a better defense.
We'll see. I just don't want to take nothing away from Terrence Crawford, man. That's the moral of the story.
You can't take that.
Drop one of Clues Mom to Terrence Crawford. If anything is wrong with Errol, we'll find out later on in the future. But I don't want to take away nothing from what that man did on Saturday.
And let me say this, man. Stephen A. Smith should be the last person commenting on boxing. Did you see that video that he put out a year or two ago of him boxing? The dude looked like he was punch drunk. He ain't got no business talking about boxing. Man, hey man, stick to writing, bro. Stick to writing. Don't
Willi, you just said you like a fight. Don't feel like you want to fight Stephen A. Smith.
Don't even commentate, bro.
Right.
Hey man, I would love to fight Stephen A. Smith.
Jesus
and let me say that Stephen A. Smith.
Oh, let's go. All right, so we got Willi D saying that he would love to fight Stephen A. Smith.
Was very emphatic about how Terrence got his ass whooped. I'm telling you right. Earl got his ass whooped. Look, I'm telling you right now. I would whoop Stephen A. Smith's ass.
This Texas men standing up for Texas men.
I would whoop Stephen A. Smith's ass for the whole state of Texas,
For what?
the entire boxing ring, the boxing world, just for making that comment.
Jesus Christ.
All right, well, that is your rumor report. So we'll set it up in a rematch, you and Stephen A. Smith on the undercard.
Hey, let's go.
I would whoop Stephen A. Smith's ass all over ESPN's office.
If you and Stephen A. fight, here's the bet. If Stephen A. wins, Stephen A. got to shave his head bald. If you win, you got to grow your hair afro.
We got your money on.
Oh, Willi. I mean, he's Golden Glove. Come on, man. That ain't even fair. No, man, yeah. We're not talking about that. Why you don't see Willi D and Stephen A. fight?
You said it. You don't want to set the bet.
Battle of the letters. Stephen A. versus Willi D. We can really sell this, by the way.
We can sell it.
I'm with it, man. I'm with it.
Houston versus New York. Oh, that'd be great.
Steve, how you people to call me, man?
We can do the middle of my car show. All right, when we come back, we got.
I didn't know that Willi D was a Golden Glove. I didn't know that at all. But Willi D said that he want to fight Stephen A. Smith for saying that stupid comment. Y'all leave a comment down below and y'all let me know how y'all feel about this, man. Willi D ain't playing. It's your boy Damn D. I'm signing out, y'all. Peace.